Hello.
Yeah.
I was muted this whole time. Okay, let me try this again. The story,
Take three.
the story is gonna make sense with that fact. All right,
So I think you start off by saying your better half is far more technical than
that's
you.
true. She is a software developer. This is her world, the computers. Um, I'm not as technical. I know a little bit. Like I okay. Here's a scale. I know enough about using computers that I was able to use Ubuntu for like a decade. Now Ubuntu is Linux, but it's not real Linux, and so that's.
Oh, Chris, he's dropped the gauntlet there.
I what I mean by that is that
It's the Windows Linux.
yeah,
Let's put it that way.
it's
It's
the
the
it,
Windows
it's
Linux.
Linux at its most Windows. So you have to know a little bit more to just kind of casually use it than you do to casually use Windows. But you don't need to know enough to run like Red Hat in order to use Ubuntu. Like I wasn't skilled enough to use Red Hat or anything like that. My point is though that she took a tower that she inherited and she put some hard drives in it, turned it into a server, and there was a program I had to install on my computer to be able to access the server to store stuff on it, and I did it so wrong that when I tried to fix the install, I deleted the C drive and had to reinstall Windows. Now, so when I reinstalled Windows, I lost some things, like the setting on here on whatever this program, Streamlabs, like the setting on Streamlabs that it auto records every time I go live, and so the first like 5 minutes of live, the first 5 minutes or so of stream are not on the recording, but that's okay. It was just the opening sequence, and I forgot to back up Anders March or the Paleomythic game I was building from scratch in Foundry, or the Hungry Dark, the campaign we're doing for Extra Life. I forgot to back any of them up to the cloud, so all of my work for all three of them was lost when I reinstalled Windows. So I've been slowly rebuilding this campaign, Anders March, and so everyone here is kind of. I took that opportunity to fix a leveling issue I had built. I had everybody start at a lower level than they needed to be for the story that we were doing, so I leveled everybody up. So they're up, they're leveling up their sheets while we're talking, and but I don't have like maps or anything yet, so we're gonna have to make do without for right now. I'll get maps back in here at some point. We also lost all of our notes, so if we're having trouble remembering an NPC's name, then we're just gonna
First Linux, now the notes.
everything. It was all lost. So yeah, I don't. So the thing is that I rely very heavily on writing down things like NPC random NPCs names. And now that's gone. So there are going to be things that I don't remember that I'm gonna have to guess at. But I remember the overall plot and kind of where we're at in the story and everything. I just details like what's the name of Zeph's friend that went missing that Zeph is looking for. Yep, we're gonna have to give him a new one. That's
Greg.
that's what's happening. Greg, there we go. I'm gonna write that down.
Make sure it's backed up.
Well, yeah,
I can find a notepad somewhere here.
I'm gonna absolutely I'm gonna absolutely be putting in doing the thing that you do to back it up.
And you said I got 3 first level and 3 second level?
Yes. Plus your
Okay.
bloodline spells.
Right. I'll worry about those in a minute.
Yeah. So Carol will not be joining us tonight. She's not feeling great.
And the one time that I'm here, she's
Right?
like, "Oh, I can't join."
Right?
You're the reason why she's not here.
Yeah, we
It
traded.
could be. Yeah, that sounds about right.
You could send her a message on Discord and just be like, "I'm here. Where are you?"
I should actually.
Anyway, so that has been where things are at. Where how we got into the situation that we're in right now. When last we saw our characters, they had got permission to enter the Kobold Warrens under the city of Gareth, some of which are very tiny and hard to fit through. But you guys have made it to, a room. Why do you have a bonus feat? Jacob.
I don't know. You said anything that says empty. I gotta put stuff in.
Okay, you don't get a bonus feat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what's this? What's this? False
Where's
light.
Ball of Lightning? Is there no Ball of Lightning anymore?
Okay, so as I was telling Dave earlier, it seems like the SRD saved on Foundry is different than the SRD on the Archives of Nethys website.
Okay.
Now Pathfinder
And the core rulebook.
Yeah. So Pathfinder has updated some stuff recently. Like I think a month ago. They updated some stuff. And so it's possible that one of them is out of date.
Gotcha.
But I don't know whether it's Foundry or Archives of Nethys, because Archives of Nethys is supposed to be an official SRD, and this is community managed. But this one seems to have changed, and the website hasn't. And so, if one of them is up to date, if one of them is out of date, it seems like it's the website that would be out of date.
Well, the archives matches up with the 2E core rulebook. So
right, the printing that we had on hand. But
yeah,
if whatever updates they made recently might not be in that. Obviously, aren't going to be in that book if you had it before then.
So like Unseen Servant is Phantasmal Minion.
Yeah, so some of them just have new names, and some of them
Color Spray is Dizzying Colors.
Yep.
So can you look up Ball Lightning? Like, what was that supposed to be?
I just looked through the list and I figured out what was which.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're putting these spells in the wrong place.
What do you mean?
Well, your sorcerer class spells are not innate spells. Innate spells are the ones.
Oh.
Yeah. So let me just fix this real quick for you. You have primal magic, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Bam. Okay, so the spells that you have up here, you need to move down on the upper table. You need to move to the lower table.
Oh, okay.
The ones that go in the upper table are the ones that are like class. Uh,
Why does it have a line through it now?
because
Oh.
so yeah,
There
because
it goes.
it was reading as though you didn't have any spells for the day available. So it was crossing off all the
Gotcha.
spells you couldn't cast.
Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna be so much easier. Wait, are you? What are you? Yeah, you're a monk, so you're done basically. You have some feats to pick up, Tango.
I'm looking at my possible Beastmaster dedication.
Nice.
My little guy. Can I since I didn't get the corgi, I feel now I can do the Beastmaster and get myself a decent ride.
Yeah.
Because our Rose friend didn't appear to like me riding on her. So I feel like I need to get somebody to help my little guy along.
There you go.
I also looked at I think I grabbed the class feat here of monastic. Sorry. Yeah, no, it's monastic. That's weird. Monastic weaponry.
Yeah.
Which, I know, monastery like weaponry. I don't know what I'm going to pick yet though, because I think I'm supposed to go towards the Fey Sprite line of weapons. Is that the general vibe?
I mean, that's up to you. Yeah, there's not really supposed to be in this.
I didn't even know if there were. I was looking that up earlier to see if there was like.
I don't think there are any Fey weapons, though. No. Now, one thing that the system will not do automatically when you level up is give you skill boosts, skill increases. So I think everyone does this at level 3. You should have had the opportunity to either upgrade a skill from trained to expert or add a new skill. So you might want to take a look at that as well. I think you can also use that to increase other proficiencies, like your simple weapons or whatever. That's a check. So
And you said my feats. So what? I don't have a bonus feat.
that's because I deleted it already.
Oh, what was it?
It looked like it was an ancestry feat.
Oh, I don't know. Am I supposed to have that?
Well, you do have an ancestry feat, but you don't get another one for another level or two yet.
Okay. All right, now I gotta go to Bloodlines and see about those spells. Alright. So cantrip is Ghost Sound. Charm, hideous, after.
And then Carol and Matt Westby. There's next time they're on.
Oh, I can have a familiar.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna
Oh.
add that.
So you know how all right, so for those of you at home, if you don't know this, for our Extra Life game this year, our Extra Life Game Day event, we are doing a 3-5 campaign called The Hungry Dark. You can find information about it on the website or on the Extra Life team page that was just posted there, where you can also make donations to help us help kids. But for that campaign, because it relies so heavily on people donating during stream to augment the game, we're looking for like sponsors or people who will advertise it, or at least tell people about it, maybe postings. But sponsors would be ideal. And I was talking to our liaison, the Extra Life liaison at the hospital at Boston Children's, and she said she was going to try to get me a letter that I could take with me to talk to sponsors, potential sponsors, and to kind of confirm that what I'm doing is in support of the hospital and is legit. So hopefully that'll help. Pretty excited about that.
That's cool. There are so many options. This upgrade is not easy, though. I do think I found my weapon,
Oh, good.
the Mikazuki, which is a Mikazuki combines a San Setsuken. Sorry for slaughtering that everybody online in the world. With a thin length of metal string and several locking mechanisms built into the joints, allowing it to quickly be locked into a configuration for a bow. Dual functionality weapon. +1 win for Zeph. Do I have to declare that anywhere now? With that use of the monastic weaponry?
You mean
Or
to
do I
make?
just have to go try to buy one?
Yeah, so that's already built in. So you just have to actually, in order to have one, you have to now go and get one somewhere.
Gotcha.
I don't. So because we lost the sheets, I didn't remember how much money everybody had, either.
I think it was 1,000 gold apiece.
So I know it was not even. I know some people had more money than others. I wasn't gonna play games with that. So everyone has whatever gear they had on their Roll20 sheet and 50 gold.
You gave us 50 gold.
That's right.
Thank you.
Nice. We didn't have that much.
Yeah, I believe it. But I also, like I said, you have whatever gear you had on Roll20. So any gear you've acquired since then, I don't know what it is. Off memory.
I don't think we've acquired anything because we didn't have money to buy anything.
No, there's definitely been some purchasing happening. I don't remember what it was. And some theft there's also some theft that happened, and I don't remember what that was either. So 50 is a lot of gold, but I'm willing to kind of deal with it. Whatever.
Like there are just so many gosh darn skills, feats.
Yeah. Well, okay, so for skill feats, you can only get skill feats on skills that you are trained in. So you click the little skills box to the left of the list and select only the ones you want to look at. To shrink that list.
Yeah, so when I go there, it goes skill feat, sort by level, above all from levels 2 to 4,
Right.
0 to 4.
But beneath that, under traits, there's a tab that says skills.
Yeah.
If you click that, you can choose which skills you want to look at.
Oh,
Skills.
yes.
Yeah. So you don't have to. So you're not looking at a bunch of skill feats that you can't get anyway. Skills. It's a really cool system here.
It's definitely handy for picking it up again. Oh, I'm frozen.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
So I'm having trouble finding a couple of the spells.
Okay.
I'm trying to find Hideous Laughter, which I can't seem to find. And also Ghost Fire? Or no, Ghost Sound.
Alright. So Ghost Sound would be a cantrip, right?
Yeah, Ghost Sound is a cantrip, and then Hideous Laughter is supposed to be level 2, but I can't seem to find it.
Oh, okay. Unselect Primal under Traditions.
Unselect. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay.
I don't know if that will make all of them visible, but
Well, that didn't help for the cantrip.
for
Let's
Ghost
see if
Sound,
Hideous Laughter
it
is.
helps with Ghost Sound. I saw Ghost Sound.
Really? GH? Yeah, I don't see it. Or unless it's supposed to be like a level 2.
No.
Or are they not in alphabetical order?
Well, no. It's a cantrip, so it's listed. If you're still looking at the list as it appeared when you clicked the second rank, then you're not going to see cantrips.
Ah, okay. So Laughing Fit is, I think, the one I needed.
Okay.
Yes. So Laughing Fit is the rank 2. Alright, and then for the cantrip.
Yeah, so I know that the update to Pathfinder was purging the last of the stuff that was specifically D&D from Pathfinder.
Okay.
And so I think that's why some of these renamings are happening. Like Tasha's Hideous Laughter is specifically D&D, but Laughing Fit is not.
Right. Okay. So I have the 3 primal spells that I'm supposed to have. I have 3 level 1, 3 level 2, and then how many cantrips?
4.
4 cantrips. Okay.
Yeah.
So
you end up with a total of 5, but that includes your Ghost Sound.
Right.
Wait. Right? Yeah. I guess I probably could actually I can take it.
That I think I'm good at. Foxfire on. Okay, change shape. Okay, that's cool. Neat.
So these general feats, I can choose anything that's level 3.
Um,
I still have caltrops. Yay!
you'll be able to.
Okay.
Yeah, well, okay. So you feel like Caltrip's listed on your sheet.
I did.
Um, and I knew that you had used them, but I just didn't care. I wasn't
Sounds
dealing
good.
with it.
All right, so I need to go back. All right, so
Oh, labels.
general feed signatures the skill increase. So question.
Answer.
Can I increase my spell attack modifier as a skill increase?
What?
Well, it says my spell attack modifier is +6, but I'm only trained in it. I was wondering if I can increase it from trained to expert.
Efficiencies?
Yeah. Oh, I don't think I can because I can't even click on it.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then.
No.
All right. Well, I guess I will take.
Only the ones that you can click on.
Okay.
You can add a
guess-
skill or you can increase.
What was the one that I could actually get wings? What level was that?
That was I think the next level.
I think it's level 5.
Maybe let me look. It's whenever you get your next ancestry feat, which is level 5. I think your next level one has the option for wings, but I think they are still limited for a bit. Let me look.
Yeah, just gotta look right. Very vain right now.
Yeah. Strategic.
All right. So I increased my diplomacy.
All right, let's see here. So energize wing. Oh wait, what? No, that's higher.
So I have the oh, I see.
You have effervescent wings.
Yeah.
God. Oh, okay, yeah. Energize wings, which is not until level 9.
Okay.
But that just makes them fancy. Hero's wings is when your wings are always in their majestic form, granting you a permanent fly speed. That's level 17. But energize wings is you can make them majestic for 1 minute at a time, and during that minute you get a fly speed of 30 feet. So
That's all I need.
yeah, so for level 9 you'll get flight for 1 minute a day. But at level 17 you'll get to have that permanently. That's It's nice that they space them out. I mean, it sucks that like it takes so long to get them permanent, but it's nice that they space them out so that like
Oh, and there's a search text. Holy crap. I've been looking for me to do it that way.
How do I change my character image?
I don't know if you can.
Okay.
If you go to your front page and click on your
Uh-huh.
picture, does it give you an option to do anything? It just clicks
Says
on your
view
picture.
character artwork, and then that's all. I click on that, and it's just nothing there.
All right, yeah. If you have to send me a picture, and then I can put it up.
Okay. Hopefully this is not too big.
It doesn't really matter. It'll resize and stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna randomly try stuff because I don't know how this system works quite
Okay.
yet. Okay, cool. How do spells work?
Acrobatics and
I have so many NPCs.
Cast.
Bam. There you go.
Okay, so
Okay.
roll damage.
How do I know if I was trained in survival and acrobatics before I chose this feat?
Oh, that would have been from your background, probably. Wait. Wait. Okay. Take the feet off. I guess remove the feet, and then check it, and then.
Oh, that's nifty.
Okay, so I was trained in acrobatics and survival before, unless I thoroughly messed up my sheet.
I don't know. Well. Oh, let me see something. Let me check something real quick.
So
Yep.
so I can't. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I couldn't find ball lightning because of that. Let me see. So
No, look at this.
I mean, I suppose I could log into Roll20 and find out.
I'm already on it.
Okay.
So what are you looking for? Acrobatics and survival?
Survival.
Yes, you were trained in both of those already.
Okay, so that means okay. Now I gotta find this. Okay. So ancestral
so
paragon, cat folklore.
But
Okay.
Tango, at level 5, if you want, you can pick up a level 1 ancestry feat and get your corgi mount. Right then.
I just got Beastmaster dedication, so all I'm looking for is who's my true companion.
Oh, there you go.
And nicely enough, I can actually have 2 friends.
Nice.
Okay, so
I can only have one of them follow me at a time, though.
Right.
Oh, acrobatics and survival. Okay. So I was not trained in acrobatics, I don't think.
Yeah, you were. You were trained in acrobatics and survival. You were not trained in athletics.
Oh, okay. So that means that, okay, if you would automatically become trained in one of those skills, you instead become trained in a skill of your choice.
Yep.
So is that for each or is that total?
That's for each. What feat are you looking at?
Ancestral Paragon. And
Uh,
then I concentrated in cat folklore. So that means I can be trained in 2 skills that I am not trained in.
Yep.
Or proficiencies.
Yeah. Or pick up. Yeah. Well, there's skills. Or pick up catfolk lore.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on.
Neat.
Let me read this again. Or pick up. Oh, I also that's because of the ancestral paragon thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so you have the option to pick up that lore. Probably only. Well, you can pick up other lore as well, but like that one.
Well, because that shows up under that. I automatically get that because that's what I've spec'd into for that ancestral paragon thing.
Huh?
Or
Oh yeah,
trained in
you
cat
also
folk.
become trained in catfolk lore.
Oh, so I have to add cat folk.
Yeah,
lore
so you pick up
to-
catfolk lore, and then you
Okay.
learn skills.
So lore skills. Okay, so this is cat folk lore.
Is there any way to see dependencies or prerequisites from the browser?
What do you mean? What browser?
So I'm looking up here, trying to get. Oh my god, there's so many of these. Hold on. Going through and trying to fill out my skill feeds.
Oh, okay, yeah. So if you click on the name of a skill feat, then it'll pop out another window that gives you a description of it, and on the left-hand side of that is a prerequisite skill.
All right, so there's nothing here that it's going to show me it all in one. Like I can't filter here.
Yeah, you can't filter by prerequisites, unfortunately. You have to actually open the skill or feat and look at it.
This is a lot of pressure.
No.
So much fun.
Do I want to be trained in nature or medicine?
Why not both?
Because I trained in intimidation, so I can only
Oh.
choose one more.
Gotcha.
Because I like my options. I can either intimidate someone or I can be diplomatic with them. I have the same bonus.
There you go.
You have different scenarios that require.
Oh, I can deceive them or be diplomatic.
What was the name of this town?
I have plus 10 deception as well.
So we can deceive everyone.
We can deceive, intimidate, and be diplomatic about it.
I love it.
What does nature do again?
So let's see. If I want to do that.
So I'm wondering, does
That's cool.
Does healing affect your hymn of healing at all? That's a question.
Does
I
what?
don't think so.
I learned the hymn of healing composition spell. And where do I put my composition spells?
That's a really good question. Well, they're a type of focus spell, aren't they?
Possibly.
I think it says they're a type of.
Yes, it's a focus spell.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is add spellcasting entry, focus, and primal. Is it? No, it's a halter. What is it for you?
Bard, composition, concentrate, focus, healing, vitality.
No. What type of spell casting do you do? Occult. You do occult.
Oh, I do
There you
occult.
All right, so there. Now there's a occult focus spell thing.
Okay, let me go to my spell cast. Oh, okay. And then I can actually find that in the thingy.
I hope so.
Well, I mean, it's linked in the thing, so we'll find out.
Oh yeah, you can actually drag spells from descriptions onto your sheet.
Okay.
Yeah. So what is a focus spell, and do I need them?
Focus spells are things that come from specific class abilities. So I don't think you have any.
Okay.
So how do I use a focus spell? Is that like a
You can just cast it.
Is that like a cantrip though?
You know, I'm not 100% on focus spells, but let me look.
Okay.
Okay, so
It's a
it costs focus points to spend, but it
Oh.
functions like a cantrip.
So where are my focus points? I don't know anything about this game.
I don't think you. I think. Well, it says you have like. I clicked the box that says focus pool, and but there's only the one.
Yeah.
We are still learning this system for those of you watching. We did skip over some of this when we probably should. Taking feats can give you. Okay, so yeah, you have one focus point that you can regain by spending 10 minutes using the refocus activity to perform, write a new composition, or otherwise engage your muse. Feats can give you additional focus points, but you're never going to have more than 3.
Gotcha. So, like, if after battle we need healing, I can do my hymn of healing, wait 10 minutes, do a hymn of healing on another person, and hope we're not
Well,
infected.
you're not waiting. You're performing or writing a new
Performing.
composition, something to do with your muse during those 10 minutes. But yes.
Yes. Okay. So the heal a party of 4, it's going to take me 40 minutes to basically do all of that and get my.
Yeah, if you want to have a focus point available afterwards.
Available at the end, yeah. All right, sounds good.
So, what are bloodlight spells, and how do I get those?
That is a very good question. Hold on a second. Let me open your. I'm just gonna go to this.
Just go to your sheet.
I'm just gonna go to the thing and read it.
Okay.
Choose a bloodline that gives you a spellcasting talent. Choice determines the spells you cast and the spells you choose. Focus points. Oh, okay. They're your focus spells. You do have focus spells.
You said I did good focus spells.
I was wrong. Mark a calendar. Okay, let's see here.
All right, so I wasn't paying attention when you were talking about focus spells. So where do those go?
Those are gonna go right there in a little box now that says primal focus spells on the bottom.
Oh, hey, there we go. Oh boy. Okay, so
you get fairy dust.
So when do I get the? So I get the initial one, obviously. When do I get the advanced one?
When your chart says that you get it. So let me look.
Oh, what am I? Oh, okay. You're talking about my sorcerer chart?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
don't think it has anything to do with my bloodline.
What the crap?
Spells.
Oh, and you get to have a signature spell.
Wait, what?
You get to have a signature spell.
For reflex.
What does that mean?
Experts.
You've learned to cast some of your spells more flexibly. For each spell level you have access to, choose one spell of that level. I just scrolled down. Choose one spell of that level to be a signature spell. So you can pick one first level spell and one second level spell to be signature spells. You don't need to learn heightened versions of signature spells separately. Instead, you can heighten these spells freely. If you've learned a signature spell at a higher level than its maximum, you can also cast all its lower level versions without learning those separately. If you swap out a signature spell, you can choose a replacement signature spell at the same spell level at which you learned the previous spell. You can also train specifically to change the signature spell to a different spell. Okay. Yeah. So basically, you get to do heightened versions of that spell, whatever you want.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
Yep.
Okay, so alright, I need fairy dust.
Let me see here.
If that's an actual thing. Oh, it is a thing. Hey, look at that. It's right there. Fairy dust.
I got my corgi mount.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So, you have to pick up feats called Advanced Bloodline and Greater Bloodline to access the Advanced and Greater spells.
Oh, really? Well,
Yes.
then, let me change my feats.
I think Greater Bloodline you can't even pick up till level 10. Yeah. Advanced Bloodline you can't pick up till level 6, and Greater Bloodline you can't pick up till level 10. So.
Okay, well then, never mind.
Yeah, you're not gonna do anything about that right now, but you can keep that in mind when you get to level 6, though.
Yeah, definitely, because I definitely want the more advanced version. Because I want to be invisible.
All right, here's another question for you.
Uh-huh.
How do I make
There's like a 40%
Marcus-
chance I know the answer. What was that?
Oh.
I have the ability to
Oh, signature spell. Neat.
Yeah, I have the that's what I was asking about.
This is
I'm
reading for
I
you.
have the ability to mark something as a signature spell. How do I do that?
Okay.
So the little star right next to where it says cast.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have that.
Yeah, you do. I'm looking at your sheet.
Uh,
All the way to the right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. So
Cantrips
I can cast
remember,
Thunderstrikes.
cantrips cannot be signature spells. So if you're looking in that box,
Yep.
that's why you're not seeing it.
Oh, derp. Okay.
So if I have a level 2 spell and I make it a signature spell, it can't be cast at level 3 though, right? Or as a heightened spell.
And I don't know. Try it. See if the system lets you.
Well, I mean, so I made.
If the
Well,
system
that's
lets you,
I
I'll
made-
let it fly.
I made the Thunderstrike, which is a first level spell, into a signature spell, and it added it to my second rank,
Oh.
and I can cast it from there. But I don't see that it did that for like level 3 stuff,
I see.
like the third rank.
Yeah, maybe it,
For-
it won't show up until you have level 3.
Okay.
But it says that you can cast them at any lower level without having
Yeah.
trained it.
Well, it didn't move it. It just added a duplicate at a higher level.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
So he can still cast Sudden Bolt as which is his signature spell at second level. He can still cast it at second level. It's just that the third level heightened version isn't showing up because he doesn't have any third level spell slots.
Right.
Gotcha.
Oh man, that's gonna do some damage. Sweet. That's gonna be so much fun. Reset.
So the question is do I do illusory disguise as a heightened spell?
Do you gain
As
anything
my-
by heightening it?
At a heightened third level, you get to
Oh,
I can appear as any creature of the same size, even specific individual.
nice.
I have to have seen the individual to replicate its appearance and have to have
Well-
heard its voice to replicate its voice.
You can change your signature spell at a later point, so it might be better
Yeah.
to use something else as a signature spell until you have third level slots.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Well, you only get to pick one of first rank and one of second rank. So the one of second rank is always going to have the problem that it's not going to show up because
Mhm.
you can't. You
Yeah.
have to heighten it into something you don't have. But
Yeah.
does Disney
Actually,
Incarnate-
it's the only spell that I can actually choose that would give me any benefit as a signature spell
okay.
because color spray doesn't really give you any bonuses and unseen servant doesn't give you anything either.
Okay. Oh, never mind then. Oh, well, look at that.
All right. And then I think I want to do. Oh, that's a heightened 5th.
Woo.
Last 8 hours. Wow. Oh, I'm gonna do false vitality for my signature spell for that because it gives me 13 extra hit points.
Now,
Hey, there you go.
also just remember, if you want, you can collapse anything in this spell thing, and you can rearrange stuff. So if you want to make
Yeah.
things like your focus spells easier to find, or by putting them at the top, or hide things you're not using right now, or whatever, you can do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's pretty. The sheet's pretty modular in that way.
Nice. All right, I think I got all of my stuff. I have the ability to make a minion. I have no idea how to do that either. So
Oh, is this
or
the invisible minion, or is this like
no, I'm sorry.
right? Some of you have pets and
A
stuff, right?
familiar.
Okay. There are familiar sheets. So what's the name of your familiar? Just go ahead and name your familiar something, so I can create the sheet for it real quick. And I'll need you to do that as well, Tango, I believe.
Ow, that hurt.
I'm just gonna write your names actually for now.
So, all right, I'm looking at butterfly swords now. With my monastic weaponry, is there a separate one that I should be putting on for that, or is just the butterfly swords being monastic weaponry give me the training in butterfly swords?
What?
I'm looking to get butterfly swords.
Oh, what type of weapon is butterfly sword?
Well, they're swords.
Right. No, I know, but are they martial weapons? Are they something that you have to get a special feat for?
So it's hard to understand.
Okay.
Single-edged sword, it says these swords are typically crafted and sold in pairs. There is so it's a sword itself, but then there is also a butterfly sword dependency upon, or there's a dedication. So there's a butterfly blade dedication, and it says access. Defeat a member of the butterfly blades in a sanctioned bout, which means I guess I can't really do that until I defeat a member of the butterfly blades in a sanctioned bout. Is that correct?
Are you looking at a feat? Is that what's happening right now?
That one is, yeah, a skill feat.
Skill feat. All right, let me look at that.
So the thought is I've got I'm sorry, class feat.
Okay. And what's it called? It's not called butterfly.
Butterfly blade dedication.
So I can have any type of animal as a familiar within reason.
Whatever it says. Hold a second. I'm not seeing. Is this a thing under? No. Yeah, I don't see it. It's its own feat?
It is under class feat, and it is a dedication.
I don't think I have a creature handbook.
Why am I not seeing? Butterfly sword. I see bullet damage.
Documents.
That's okay. I found a better one here.
Okay.
So I'm on the class feed. My weapon, I'm gonna have.
Bestiary. Bestiary 2.
Yeah. Let me look at what it says for familiars.
All right, so team, should I do a Cobra stance, or should I do deflect arrow?
I don't know what either of those are.
Well, Cobra stance I just exhibited right here, where you're like.
I wasn't looking. I'm sorry. I was
This is Cobra stance, almost like a crane, but it's Cobra fangs.
bringing up the.
All right. So it has
What
to be.
was the other one?
It has to be a tiny animal.
Oh, because I'm a medium.
No, because that's what a familiar is.
Oh. Well, that's not as. How do I find tiny creatures?
Where are you looking?
I am looking in the bestiary.
Bestiary browser. On the left-hand side, just click tiny.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't. Sorry, I was looking at the actual PDF of
Oh.
Pathfinder. Pathfinder.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Okay. Size. Oh, I can do.
It has to be an animal. So it's
Yeah.
not. So it's not going to be a. Yeah, it's not going to be like
Okay.
a phantom raven, which is a spirit.
I was hoping like a bear, but I can't have a bear. I'm guessing a fox isn't tiny either.
Well, let me look.
I'm looking right now.
No,
It's
red fox is tiny.
So I can't have like an air wisp or an earth wisp?
No, it has to be an animal. Unless you have something that lets you get an elemental familiar.
Okay, I see. Because it has to be a creature type. Right? Okay.
I'm gonna post in the Pathfinder chat. I will post the link to the familiars page because there are also like abilities that familiars can pick up, and it's going to be a lot easier to see what they all are.
Right, let me pop that up. Familiars. Okay. Oh, okay.
Does anyone else have familiar by any chance? This is just a
Nope.
Tango.
I got my corgi.
Right.
My corgi loves me.
Should we have dueling corgis?
Oh my god! If they were, they'd be like have to make a chariot from that pole.
Be hilarious. I'm guessing you want me to stick to common rarities too.
You can make a case for an uncommon, but rare is gonna be real hard to do.
No, I wasn't even going to look at it. I just want to make sure that I'm looking in the right.
Yeah, I mean, ideally it'll be common. If something really jumps out at you that's uncommon, you can make a case for it. I'll entertain that case, but I don't see dog or corgi. But it should be, presumably, if foxes. Corgis are not bigger than a fox. It does list dogs as medium or small. Exeter.
No dice, Tango.
Get a Chihuahua.
I mean, I'll let you have a corgi. Just I guess just look up the traits for dog and plug them in, and then just list it as tiny. Because like I said, it's a red fox is listed as tiny. Corgis are smaller than a red fox. So I'll let that.
It's like he got the runt of the litter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, corgis as a whole, like corgis are always smaller than red foxes. I've seen corgis. I've seen red foxes. Corgis are smaller.
I'm not seeing red foxes in the bestiary here.
They're not in alphabetical order.
Yeah, I'm doing a search of the page and it's not. Unless, okay, never mind. Load remaining 2613.
Oh, are you looking
There's
on the
a
website?
lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have? Wait, let me look at something here. Do you have? There's something I have. Oh, you don't have it available. Dang it. Okay. Okay. I'm looking at something in the interface that apparently you guys don't have access to. I didn't realize you didn't have access to. Okay.
Okay, so I gotta find.
So corgi might be in the website. I don't even know.
I mean, I can look it up for you. Corgi is not on the website.
It might be special for just me. I don't know.
Well, like I said, just take dog stats and put them in and describe it as a corgi. Like I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that work. Like that's something that makes sense.
Oh, I can't have it. I can't have a twig jack, which has 50 HP.
God.
Yeah, so you're gonna be looking at guard dog, Tango. You can take the stats from guard dog and plug it in and just call it tiny and call it a corgi.
Or a Harmona with 190 HP. I mean, it's an uncommon, but still.
I'm looking at the skill feed of Confabulator. Even when caught in falsehoods, you pile lie upon lie.
Oh, apparently.
No, I just find it funny.
No, I'm just
Okay.
I'm just looking at this.
So here-
So you don't. It doesn't get its own stats anyway, so because the animal stats are overridden by the fact that it is your familiar. So you don't even. It doesn't even matter. You just under creature type, just write corgi, and it'll be a corgi. And then all of its stats are defined by being your familiar anyway. So looking up a dog sheet isn't going to help.
Okay, there we go. Okay. sort by size?
Thank you. This guy? Yep, I did. Ooh, I gotta make this.
Sizes. Tiny. Oh, so much better. And then I want to sort by descending. Hey, how about a fading fox?
Yeah.
Take that, Corgi.
It's a common. It's tiny.
And it's listed as an animal.
It is an animal.
Yeah. So, I'm fine with it, but like I said, the problem is that I was looking at the sheets, and it looks like all of their abilities are overridden by the fact that they are familiar. So it doesn't look like they get any like natural abilities. So like getting a fancy familiar isn't going to get you anything.
Well, that's just stupid.
Yeah, it seems that being a familiar means that they are just they're more a manifestation of your magical power than they are an animal.
What? It says, I have forged a mystical bond with the creature. This may have involved complex rituals and invocations such as meditating under the moon until something crept out of the forest. Or maybe you did each other a good turn, such as rescuing the beast from a trap or a foe, and then being rescued in turn.
Yep. It does. It doesn't say that. Oh, dang it!
Oh, that's
I haven't
my.
reinstalled my art program
This is my level 4 thingy. Okay. Minion, tiny. I'm gonna name him Guy
yet.
because he's a fox. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, okay, so it just gives me just random abilities for like a set.
Yeah, they're all derived from your sheet.
Okay. Gotcha. Well.
Yeah, you get to pick.
Okay, so the master attribute is gonna be stealth. Or no, that's gonna be dexterity.
For you, it should be charisma.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I gotcha. Okay. Total of 2 familiar abilities. So then I can do what? Okay, I have no idea how to do any of this. What are these abilities?
Did you click on the thing that says browse under the abilities?
Yeah, it just doesn't give me any like description when I. Oh wait, yeah, it does.
Yeah, click.
Never mind. Um, Ooh, my familiar can help me intimidate people.
There you go. So what type of critter is your familiar? So that I can find a picture for it.
It's a fading fox. I should buy a mask for him to wear too.
There you go.
So sizes go what? I am considered tiny.
I think you are, yeah.
So yep, tiny, small, medium.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. And then large, huge.
There's a lot of you to like cross reference here.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's
that
cool too.
I like that we now have
Kinspeak.
2 foxes in the cat in the party.
Hmm.
Wait, there was another?
Well, Katsuyu is a fox person.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm gonna make the fox trip you.
What?
I'm gonna make the fox trip you and make your feet bleed.
Yeah, but it was so funny.
He's gonna be the bane of your existence.
It was a good joke.
Is expert the same as trained?
No.
No, expert gives you more points. Gives you bigger advantage.
Gotcha.
So they can have a small animal companion?
No. Tiny.
Tiny, okay. Tiny. Yeah. Wow, a bear is considered small.
Bear,
A
yeah.
beetle is considered medium or large.
Wait, no, bear shouldn't be small. What are you talking
Huh?
about? On the website?
Yeah, it says size small.
For bear?
Yeah, and then it says a beetle is medium or large. So the beetle is bigger than a
Creature.
bear.
Wait, what?
That's funny.
What do you? I'm looking at this. Every single bear on the website is listed as large.
I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at Animal Companion, and yeah.
Animal companion bear. Huh. I guess when you get an animal companion, you get a mini bear.
Yeah, I guess so. And when you get a beetle, you get a big beetle.
Yeah. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
That's fantastic.
Animal
Oh,
companion,
capybara.
baby bear.
I want a capybara.
Oh man, we had a campaign. Actually, that one. I don't know if you can see it, but the map that's right above my head here.
Mm.
They found tapirs. Ears? I don't know how you pronounce it. Tapirs,
Oh,
the critters with the nose. And
Yep.
the one character decided that it was a baby elephant, a baby mammoth, because they had mammoths. He decided that it was a baby mammoth and that he was going to raise it. And so he had to pet, his animal companion was a tapir that he was convinced was a baby elephant, a baby mammoth. And it was
That's fantastic.
because none of them had ever seen one. Because what it was the story for that one was that all humans had arrived. So the continent that everyone was from, all humans had arrived there as refugees of some great cataclysm, like 3,000 years earlier or something, and had just been living there. But no one knew. No one had like reliable. No one had explored the world yet, and no one had like reliable ocean-going vessels. So they didn't know where the humans had come from, and in the campaign, or what happened, what cataclysm they were running from. But in the campaign, someone had developed ships that they thought could handle the ocean, and they decided to sail south in the direction the humans came from and see if they could find the humans' homeland. And so when they got to this continent, it was one that none of the characters had ever seen before. So everything that was there was alien to them. But a lot of the stuff that was there was based on South America. So they had tapirs and capybaras and stuff like that. And the characters were just like, what is this stuff?
Awesome. So I didn't see any tiny creatures in this animal companion.
Well, why? Well, animal companions isn't where familiars come from.
Oh, gotcha.
Animal companion is a different rule than familiar.
Gotcha. That makes more sense then.
Yeah. Do you remember what the name of this town was?
Hold on. Everything is in front of that map right now.
Oh.
One was called.
Which one? That one?
Yeah.
This one right here.
Let me check.
You can have an undead hand as your animal companion.
That was Lapis?
Yes. Lapis.
What?
He was asking what the town was.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, Lapis? This is pretty cool. Absorb familiar. He becomes basically like a tattoo on you.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Like the terrible Electro movie.
I never saw that one.
I
managed to forget that I managed to forget that one existed.
Yeah, you didn't miss much. But one of the hand I think it's the hand that were hunting her, like tracking her down, had like tattoos that she could send out of her body.
Huh. Interesting.
All right.
I'm looking at Express Writer to make my corgi go 1.5 times faster.
Nice.
So I can be a small bee riding on a corgi going 1.5 times its speed.
Ooh,
Almost there.
getting there.
Hmm.
Oh, that's kind of cool too. When in mask form, your familiar can hide its obvious supernatural qualities to pass as a simple, unassuming mask.
That's neat.
There's also a cool one where you can take on a humanoid form that looks the same race as you.
Oh, that's Master's form.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It doesn't like gain anything. Like it doesn't get smarter. Like if it doesn't have the ability to talk, then it still can't talk. But like, although I think you have to have the ability to talk for it to do that.
Hmm.
Once per day, my familiar can use 2 actions with the concentrate trait. Give up some of its energy to heal you. It must be in your space to do so. You restore a number of hit points equal to 1d8 times half my level. But my familiar doesn't have concentrate trait actions. I'm confused.
What?
The restorative familiar. Once per day, my familiar can use 2 actions with the concentrate trait to give up some of its energy and heal you.
Oh yeah, then you have to get something that gives it that concentrate. Whew.
Hmm.
Hell, that I'm getting the fast for a fast corgi or a know-it-all or an automatic knowledge. So, question on automatic knowledge. It says prerequisite expert in a skill with a recall knowledge action. What skills have a recall knowledge action?
Lore. Any lore, I think.
Game lore?
Any lore, yeah.
Oh, I guess I'm not an expert yet. Damn it. All right. I'm not going to make automatic knowledge. Or there.
Alright. So your corgi isn't actually a familiar, right?
No, it's something else here.
Okay. It needs a different type of sheet. Ownership.
All right. I'm going to make my familiar tough.
And then, all right, cool. And then, yeah, like I said, so Tango, you have a sheet that's just called Tango. You can rename it and make it your character, or your animal.
Wonderful. That's a
Just-
beautiful name for him. Thank you.
just plug in information from guard dog, except where the listing for your corgi overrides it.
How do I know when the listing for my corgi overrides it? Because
If
it's
there's-
already on there.
Well, no, if there's anything under the corgi mount thing that describes the dog, and I don't know if there is.
Only has a mark on its back known as a fairy saddle.
All right, yeah. So then that. Yeah. So yeah, you. Wait. No, it isn't familiar, and it is small. So I gotta change that. The description says that it is a familiar. So let me fix that. Yeah, there you go. So now you have that, and you get to give it some abilities because it is a. But I think some of your abilities might already be defined. Did we lose Jacob?
Nope, still here.
Okay.
It sounded like you were snoring.
It did.
Yeah, probably.
Second.
Okay, so it has 10 ability. All right. Yeah, so you get to pick. You get so it is. It's gonna say tiny on the sheet because I don't have a way to change that I can see. But yeah, you get to pick a familiar ability for it. Yeah.
Okay.
And it is actually small, even though the sheet says it's tiny.
All right. I think I'm good.
Oh, it is a small rather than a tiny. Nice.
Wait, you get a small?
I get
Yeah.
a small because it's my a corgi familiar small.
Yeah, it's a corgi
No.
mount, so it's automatically small.
So it says it has a scent ability, which counts against your limit for familiar and master abilities as normal.
Yeah, so I already put the scent ability on the sheet.
I see that. Thank you.
You see how it says total number of familiar abilities 2, so you only get to pick 1 for yourself.
And so that's in the abilities. I add that in.
Yeah. Now according to the rules, you cannot pick up any abilities that give it any other movement type. So no flight, no swim speed, nothing like that.
Oh,
But
so
that's
my
just-
super speed, my express rider, does that still count
I don't know if it forbids
as my
increased speed.
my feet?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's just as a familiar abilities, you can't give it any other types of speed. Yeah, you can increase its land speed. You cannot give it any other types of movement speeds.
That there is.
So no flying
There's the
corgis, No.
No flying corgis, but there is a trait of Snoop, so I could give Snoop my dog.
There you go.
Or Tough. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Is your sheet done there, Jacob?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm good to go. But I can't see the map. Or do you have a map open?
Yes.
Okay.
The island
Yeah,
map.
I don't see any map.
Well, what do you see on the big screen?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yep.
Are you zoomed into empty space?
Nope. I'm assuming the scroll wheel is zoom.
Yeah.
But I zoomed out and I can't see anything.
Well, that's weird.
Oh, you know what? No, sometimes it zooms out, and then when you zoom back in, it zooms in into the gray spot. See if you can zoom back out further.
I mean, I don't have anything that shows that I'm zoomed out, right? Or my level of zoom. But I'm using my mouse wheel and I'm going what I would assume would be backwards,
Right.
but it's not working.
I'm sorry. It might just be something where it's only gonna.
I almost want to give my corgi speech. I'm afraid I'd start talking so much you guys would want to kick me out.
Yeah.
There is second opinion. I think second opinion is kind of an interesting one that I could ask my dog for my second opinion.
My friends, corgis could say "mama." Sound like one of those like talking like baby dolls.
Mama.
Yeah, that's what it kind of sounded like.
Wow.
It's kind of creepy.
I imagine so. Yeah. Sounds it.
All right, I think I got everything.
Awesome.
We'll find out. So the only thing I can't remember was
You still, by the way, real quick, you still have a skill feat to pick up, Tango.
Oh, did I skip that one? I gotta go back to that crap.
But what were you saying, Dave?
I was just I can't remember if we think the only other thing that I had that we bought was we bought that those goods from Oplugo.
Oh, right.
But didn't we sell them to? I think we sold them to the shop in Gareth because we were asking.
I think it was the other way
about
around. You went to the Gripply market and you bought stuff there to sell to a Blugo in Lapis, and then when Blugo got, and then after Blugo got arrested, you robbed him and then went to Gareth.
Well, we only stole his gold.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. So yeah, I don't think that we had anything else that we bought.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. But what else?
Yeah, the only other thing that like
you, by the way, are really close to being encumbered. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, that's because I have 100 arrows because large bulk is each of those quantity of arrows is 10 arrows.
I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Because see, under rations, how it has a usage and
Yeah.
then a quantity, and arrows doesn't have that. I think it is just 10 arrows.
Because I spent the money on 100 arrows.
Right, but
Because you bought them in stacks of 10.
Right, but
So that was supposed to be 10 stacks of 10.
okay. So yeah, that needs to actually be changed to 100 then.
But I don't know why that's like. Oh wait, that's light. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll change that to. I can't. Oh, I have to hit the stupid.
No. Control click increases by 10,
Oh, thank you.
and shift click increases by 5.
Okay, so that's a bulk 1. Am I encumbered?
Not yet.
Where's my weight? Oh wait.
At the very
Bulk
bottom.
3,
You're at
4.
4.3.
Okay, so I've
out of
I've
5.
I don't know why I have 10 pieces of chalk.
It's sold in packs of 10.
Gotcha.
And it came in a kit, I think. I think you had a starting kit that came with chalk.
Yeah.
And it just came with 10. You can sell all of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not carrying much either.
Well, it's
You would think as we level up, we're able to carry a little bit more.
I think it's derived from your strength. Which you have a +0 in strength, so.
So when it says this, like it's gonna have the plant trait instead of an animal trait, or a dragon trait instead of an animal trait.
Right.
Right.
Does that mean that I have to have that plant trait and then pick a plant trait on top of it?
No, it just changes the corgi to be a plant corgi.
All right. I'll
Gotcha.
be right back. I'm gonna see if I can fix my browser so I can see the map.
Yeah, go ahead and refresh. See if that flies.
Yeah, everything that's taking up my bulk is my bow, my weapon, my armor, and my my instrument.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that calculated for bulk 4-3 light because I have more than that. Oh, because worn items don't count, maybe?
So, okay, so stuff that's in your backpack is treated as weighing less.
Oh, okay.
Hey, it worked.
Hey!
Yay!
Yeah, stuff that's in your backpack is treated as weighing less. I guess because it's easier to carry. So you can shove more stuff in there.
Yeah.
See if that helps. Yeah. Do you have a thing? A quiver for your arrows? Because I think that might also reduce weight. I think basically anything that's in a container reduces weight.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought you did have a quiver now that I think about it.
I thought that I did.
Or some number of quivers. But you didn't on roll 20, so I didn't put it on your sheet.
I didn't know we were supposed to have one.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly.
You just walk around carrying a bundle of arrows. 100 arrows. Just like tied to your back.
I mean, in Baldur's Gate, you just pull them out of your backpack when you need them.
That's true. Baldur's Gate does not track arrows. It slightly annoys me. Like, I'm happy I don't have to keep going and buying arrows after every fight, but like
only special arrows. Yeah, let me look up a quiver. Let me see how much it is and how much it holds. It doesn't seem like it exists in this game.
yeah. So I just tested. I moved the arrows to being stowed, and they went from 4.3
3 to 4.1.
So it reduces weight a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. I looked up quiver and it doesn't come up with a.
All right.
Oh wait, maybe I have to go into equipment. All equipment. Then if I do a search for quiver, enter search query. Quiver. No.
Yeah.
I do not see if I could. You're doing a quiver thing.
Oh,
I have a question here. When you get,
what's up?
I cannot get speech to be applied as my my ability, I guess.
There you go.
Oh, there he goes. Never mind. Popped in. Wonderful. All right, you said I got one more I missed here. I got one more.
No, because you only had 2 total, and scent is one of them. So you only got to pick one.
Yeah, no, I gotta get a skill.
Oh yeah. One more skill feat.
Apparently, there's something called an efficient quiver, which holds 20 arrows and costs like 1,800 gold points.
God.
That's
totally worth it.
Yep.
1,800 GP.
Totally worth it.
100%.
I need. Can I borrow 1,750?
You can't afford the interest rate. Dang it.
I can't afford the interest rate like a certain indicted individual who has over $500 million in
like $80 million in late library fees.
Has stated that they only have $100 million towards bond for the civil case. Like, you'll have to accept this. No, we don't.
Yeah. That was
clock is ticking. Tick, tick, tick.
That was so ridiculous.
Until what? He's president again, or until? I'm sorry, we won't go there.
No, until they can start seizing assets.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm not mentioning names because I don't want to be.
I mean, it's pretty clear what he's talking about. Like,
true, I guess, but I'm not.
I don't think there's any mystery there.
Have you seen some of the people that voted for them?
I drive by and look like, what the hell is going on?
So did you see that? He didn't win the Vermont primary. So I did go out yesterday. I did vote on that primary ballot, and I did vote for an opposition.
All right, so if I go through and do a skill training, what kind of skills can I get then?
So you can either increase your training in a skill you already have, or just add any new skill you want.
Oh, is that how that worked?
For the 3rd level?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
So
you can either increase a skill or you can add a new skill. At
Oh.
third
Is that like
level.
a plus? Is that like a +1, +2, or is that going from like trained to expert?
It's going from trained to expert if you increase.
Wait, where was this? I'm sorry.
At 3rd level, you get a skill
Yeah.
increase. Everyone does.
Oh.
And at that point, you can either add a new skill or take one skill you have and increase it to expert.
Oh, I did not know that. Hold on. Let me go to my skills. I don't know where my skills are. Proficiencies.
Yep.
Oh. So I could how do I add my how do I increase?
Click on trained.
Oh. And then go up a level.
Yeah.
So if I was trained, I can go to expert.
Yep. And then I think it's level 5-ish, you'll get to do that again. And if you do the same thing, you get to bump it up to master.
Well, guess what I'm going to do? Performance.
Oh my gosh, please.
I'm an expert performer now.
So mine, I can see all the way up to like a legendary. And I don't think I probably should be able to see a legendary.
No, legendary
No,
is
you
an
can.
option. You'll get there eventually.
But it looks like I can select it now.
You can, but
Yeah,
you
just
not,
don't.
Yeah, the system doesn't have, the computer doesn't have a way to tell you not to. Apparently.
Oh, so it doesn't keep. I gotcha.
Yeah, it doesn't limit you because based on like your background and stuff, like you may start off as an expert, and if they limit you by level, then you wouldn't be able to actually set your. Like for me, I started off as an expert in reflex and will,
Yeah.
when
Ah,
everybody
okay.
else would be either untrained or trained.
Right. Yeah, so there's stuff like that.
Oh, I could. I'm guessing Bard is not one of the things that you can. Yeah, that's not a skill, so never mind. Trained. Okay.
There's a skill called risky surgery.
Yeah. Man, expert only gives you 2 extra points, huh?
Yep.
Well, that is why I was. That's one of the things I was talking about with the system I'm designing that the Tall Tales game is running off of. Is that they don't the difference in training in a skill, even becoming an expert in a skill, versus just a really good roll. Like if you roll bad and you have legendary on a skill, and someone else that has an untrained rolls really well, they can just do better than you. And I think that that's a bad design. So one of the things about the system that I'm designing for for the Tall Tales game is that doesn't work. That doesn't happen that way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense, like, because, like, even if you're, like, super good at something, you can flub something up, and even if you're new at something, you could have a unexpected success.
Well, it's the idea is that the unexpected success you can have as an untrained person is not as good as a success that a trained person is capable of. But a trained person can still roll lower.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like they can still do a terrible roll, but you're never gonna have. But in the archetype system, which is the system that is the name of the system that I'm designing, in the archetype system, if you are untrained in the thing, you will not be able to mimic high level. That's something that someone highly trained in the thing can do.
Okay.
You might be able to succeed at some challenges, but you won't be able to imitate that.
So we each get one up on our skills, though, right?
Yeah, at level 3, everyone gets to do that one.
All right. I think I might actually know my final ones here. I'm going to do up my crafting to trained.
Oh, that gives you a huge bonus.
Wow.
Gives you +8.
And then for my final skill, I'm going to do improvised tool.
Nice. But it is.
Wait, you got an extra skill too?
Well, he was doing his level 3 thing, where he was taking a skill instead of upgrading a skill.
Oh.
Because you can learn a new skill, or you can upgrade an existing skill.
I didn't look at my level 30 feet or thing. I should probably look that up in the Bard Guide, huh?
Yeah, but it's the same for every class.
Well, okay.
But it is about 11 o'clock. It sounds like most everybody's got their sheets ready. We'll just have to stop there, I think, and then resume next time.
I'm so excited. Like I feel like my Zeph's gonna go kick some ass now, so it's quite exciting. You know, I got a corgi also.
Awesome.
It doesn't go 1.5 times speed, but
still got
a corgi.
I'm gonna have a holiday for my familiar to celebrate him.
So I do have one question real quick. I have a tattoo artist skill feat now. I didn't see where I could choose my magical tattoos.
Right. I don't know.
We'll pick up there. And if anybody wants a tattoo, Zeph is going to be opening Zeph's ink shop right next to the burning dumpster. The burning dumpster is the first tattoo everybody gets. Once I figure that out, I'll take a look and figure it out.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, Tango, did you see the familiar skill where it can eat bombs?
Yeah, I saw that one. I was like, that's awesome.
It has to
I
be.
didn't see that.
Yeah, it can't be it has to be within. It has to be within a level lower than your character.
Eat bombs.
Yeah, it takes an action for you to feed it to him, to the familiar, and then it takes 2 actions for the familiar to like attempt to digest it.
Looney Tunes.
So it can eat a higher level bomb. It just takes the damage.
Oof.
See, I can't find it. I don't see bomb in mine.
It wasn't called bomb. It was called it was like something digestion or something.
Alchemical
like that.
gut. It's called
alchemical gut. That's what it was. Yes. It was hilarious. I'm reading it. I'm like, that's hilarious. I don't know if that would ever be used, but it'd be just
fun to have
Listen.
a fox that eats bombs.
Listen, the rule of cool says that if someone gave their familiar alchemical gut, we would encounter somebody who uses bombs. Like that's you don't let an ability like that go to waste. Like that's bad GMing.
Okay. Well, I'll remember that for next time then, because I was like, that's so cool. I should have done it.
Any other questions though, real quick before we wrap up the stream?
Yeah, nothing for me.
Excellent. All right. Well, I'm glad we got all that sorted out. Sorry that we didn't get to playing tonight, but I think it's pretty well set up. I think next time would be great.
Yep.
So thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out with us. And don't forget, check out the link in chat to go donate to Extra Life. Many of us have pages active, so you can go and help us help kids by making a donation. Every cent you donate goes to the hospital. There's no overhead. None of it comes back to us, anything like that. So please check that out. And don't forget to look at the information on the Hungry Dark. That's going to be our 24-hour game day event. And that your donations directly affect the course of the game. You get to play as the gods and help or hinder the party as they try to solve a significant problem. Information about that is on the Extra Life page. There's also a link there to the Rabbit Haberdashery website, which will have more information, which I'm in the process of rebuilding. We in the process of setting up the server, Carol got a domain, and so we have the rabbithaberdashery.com domain. And I just have to set it up. I have to actually build the site for it because we're trying to build it on a different website so we can customize it more. But I haven't got the chance to do a whole lot with that yet, and I'm not a web developer, so.
Then you have someone that can do penetration testing on it and make sure that your server's secure.
Well, I'm sure he's running that Ubuntu thing, so.
Because Ubuntu's secure, right?
Oh, 100%.
It never has any vulnerabilities.
Never.
I don't have Ubuntu anymore.
You do. It's built into Windows now.
Oh, okay.
It's especially secure if you don't ever update your kernel.
Well, what it was, so here's what happened. So I did not like Windows in general. And so I stuck around on, I had Windows 2000, not Windows XP, Windows 2000 or ME or whatever. So I had Windows 2000 and I was running that because it was the highest level of Windows that my copy of Black and White was compatible with. And I liked playing Black and White. And so when I stopped playing that game, I didn't have any reason to have Windows anymore, so I got rid of it and went to Ubuntu. And I stuck with Ubuntu until I married Carol and she started giving me hand-me-down computers. And they had Windows on them, so I've had Windows ever since. But, like, that was it. That's the only reason I have Windows now, is that she gives me Windows computers.
That's a good reason.
Yeah. Anyway, good night, stream.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.